Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back on the Sky Factory and we're still working in this room. We still haven't moved on from this room. Last time we were here we made some tanks for storing stuff. I've in the meantime made some fluid ducts. We have fluid ducts there. Let's get rid of our glass and those things. Have we got any sand? We have got some sand. We'll chuck the sand in one of these things and get it cooked off, because damn, we're going to need a lot of sand. Well, glass, not sand, but, you know, we're going to need glass. Eventually, we're going to make our lava tank storage system bigger, but at the moment, we're not. That's about all there is to it, really. We're not actually going down that route. We need to make the lava. Fluid ducts need a redstone signal to empty themselves, don't they? Damn, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. That could be a bit of an issue. And the Wallia thing isn't working properly either. So we're going to come all the way down here on the side of, I don't know how big this thing's going to be. Probably about there, actually. Maybe that's okay. Then we can come across the end, hook up to these ones as well, and then hook up to this one, like that. And that should be able to draw from all of the available inventories, and it should be able to then go up to the ceiling, across the top, and into our tank there. But obviously, without a redstone signal, these don't do a damn thing, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. Pneumatic servo must be installed for control. Anything? Just set them all to outputs. Maybe it'll start working. I seriously doubt it. It's gonna want a redstone signal. Bottom line, it's gonna want a redstone signal, which we can provide, but we need pneumatic servos to do it. Pneumatic servos are, oh god, PN. Pneumatic servo is redstone, glass and iron. We shouldn't have a problem, actually. We've got redstone, we've got glass, we're cooking off more glass there, redstone up there. So let's see what we can do with these. We can make 7. Seven's not bad. 7's enough, actually. 7 is enough. Given what we have upstairs, 7 is sufficient to do the job. Let's lose those fluid ducts in there, and then head upstairs. Now, got a bit of a problem in that if we generate power, I don't know how to transfer power without thermal expansion wires. There must be a way. I need an open hand, so the bucket will have to move, and we need to say, is that it? Yeah, that's it. All this just to ignore a redstone signal, and then lava appears in our tank over there. Excellent. Pneumatic servo must be installed. It's fine, we can do that. And then we can just go ignore, ignore, ignore. Would you look at this? Would you just look at the system we've got going here? It's mind-bogglingly complicated. And there's our lava building up at a ferocious rate, actually. Look at it wobble. We're gonna have a whole wall full of lava. It's gonna be a thing of beauty. So that's our lava storage sorted. I don't know how to transfer power. I think there's a version of these things. The transfer. Is there a power transfer? Transfer node energy. Transfer pipes. Maybe it just does transfer energy. But bugger me, they're expensive. Don't like that. I don't like that level of expense. So for the time being, it might just be easier to run the fluid ducts to where we need the power generation, and to run the power generation next to the machines we need powering, which is probably going to be a job lot of these. These take 40, and that thing makes 80, so one of those can power 2 of those. That's fine. It's not the perfect solution, but it's a solution that will do the job that we need it to do. You can have some of that, mate, and then you can have that, and then so we can put some cobble in this thing over here. But this is its joyous time is nearly over. I mean, it's been living the high life, this machine. This little fireball in the corner, this little firecracker over here has been living the high life, doing a good job for us. But its time is nearly up. We are nearly through with its requirement. So we're making lava upstairs. We want to make this thing bigger, don't we? We want to make our smeltery mabob and majob bigger. We have got a small problem with this item in the way, our roof, which was keeping the snow out. It was doing a good job. It was keeping the snow out, and we will need one when we've made this thing. I think we've got enough to make it 4 rows higher, and we will need a roof over it. There's a bit of cobble dropped in the machine there, so we'll need to work out how much cobble's dropped in and get rid of it. So we'll just clear this wall out. So I think, as I say, we can go 4 rows higher, which is good. So that's 2, 3, 4. This is taking us into the 2nd floor of our building, which is nice. It's what we kind of what we wanted. We wanted this thing to breach the different levels of our construction. Then we come around here. We'll do this side. We're going to be able to see this out of the window of our house, which is going to be truly great. Okay, so now we're on a level with our 2nd floor here. Ideally, I'd want windows in the sides of this thing, but I'm not going to get that. So we're just going to have to go with what we can do right now, which is this. That's not placing. There we go. That needs some cobble in it. There we go. So this has just got dramatically bigger. I'm not entirely sure how many blocks it'll take to fill that up now. But if we nip upstairs, oh no, we can't nip upstairs. We're going to need to nip out here, aren't we? We're going to need that, and then we can just punch through the wall here, like that, and we should be on top of the thing. Excellent. And we need to put a roof in, just to stop the snow from ruining our time, because we don't want snow ruining our time. We don't want any part of this exposed to snowy influences. So if I chuck a torch down there, that should be sufficient to keep mobs from spawning out here. And then we can just chug, 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 chug. Excellent. Jobs are good. So that thing got bigger. That thing got maxi bigger. Muchy maxi bigger. Let's see how much. Did it pick up any cobble? It didn't pick up any cobble. Which is interesting, because you are supposed to be able to actually throw things into this. Can I hurt myself in there yet? The fact that it's not dissolving stuff that gets tossed in is also kind of indicative of the problem we're having generally with it. The fact that it's not sensing the fact that I'm here. Look, machine, I'm here. It did. When I first put it in, it did hurt me. So I don't know why it's not doing it now. How many slots have we got? Lots of slots. Let's give it some cobble to chew on. Let's give it an ass ton of cobble. Douche, douche. There we go. It's over a stack. It now takes over a stack of stuff, which is great. Do-do-do-do-do. You're still producing lava. I bet that tank upstairs is now full. Mook out, get out of the way. Get out of my damn way. So this is all this doing. Oh. Oh. Is it problems? Is he problems? Is he problems, Missy? Apparently we've drained all the lava out and we're waiting for more to create. Okay. Okay, I'm whatever. Whatever, game. You're in charge, not me. I'm not in charge. Good God, no. I don't want to be in charge. Is this enough space? Because we're going to have eventually have our power generation here. I guess it will be enough space. I guess it will. I'm kind of. I think it should be sufficient space. Let me get a good look at it. Just going into the drowny box. Whee! Cool. We can drown on demand. Only I don't want my first death to be a drown. Yeah, this should be good. Should be good. I think we've kind of killed the lava creation at the moment. By tapping off as soon as it's formed. I think we've kind of killed it a little bit. But there's a bit of lava there. There'll be enough. I'm not worried. When we've got a whole load more of those crucible jobs, I think they'll be sufficient, and I think it'll be rip snorter. And that's a good thing, by the way. A rip snorter is a good thing. What are we making in here? We're making dust. Stuff it, let's make dust. Dust is good for jewels. We've got 8 diamonds. Holy cow. Do you like it in there now, cow? We've did that did do it. It makes 4 seared blocks now. That's good. That is good. We could chuck a load more in there. I think we've got enough. Yeah, we got enough. There you go. You can have that on the house. So next time we are going to need to look at how we're going to what demands we have for machines. We've got a power source. It's not as full as I would like, but we have got a power source. I need to work out why I'm not getting any blood in the machine downstairs, but we'll figure that out. We need to make a load more netherrack, fill this whole region with netherrack. But for the time being, I think this is a good, stable situation. I think. I might be wrong. It seems to be. Oh, there is lava in these pipes. When I get right up close, what am I looking at? Tells me things. Fluid lava. So it is still producing lava. Just very, very slowly now. Which is fine. There's an immense amount of heat up here. It's a very pleasant environment to be in. But we're still nowhere near killing our cobble supply. So we need to work on that. Processing is going to be on this floor. So we'll be bringing cobble down to go into, I think, 2 sets of pulverizers is probably the best bet. This needs to be turned into tank gauge stuff rather than flat rock, so we can actually see what's going on in there and make it look more interesting. I mean, it's obvious what's happening when you come into this corner, but we don't want just obvious in this corner. We want the whole thing to look pretty good. We've got a bit of a brick issue here. Let's just do that, make it look better. That can go now. Ah, there's a hole there as well. Cool, job's a good one. Okay, so I think we're done for now. So from Furryearsworld, where we're making progress, we're still making progress. I'm quite pleased with this top floor now. I'm well pleased with the way this is coming on. I think it's going to look good. Yeah, this is still filling. Yeah, from Furryearsworld for now. Ta-ta.